Good morning, everybody. Today is Wednesday, March the 5th, day 41 on the trail. Went into Marion yesterday, last night stayed at the Happy Hiker Hostel in Marion. Had a couple of really good meals, one at Sister's Cafe for breakfast, and the other one at the Wooden Pickle. Had a nice ribeye for supper last night. That was good. Hope it's gonna give me fuel for today. Got 20 miles planned today. Just leaving Rogers headquarters. Just crossed the highway and headed up the mountain, headed north. So I'm gonna go 20 miles, and somewhere in here I'll be quarter of the way done, and I'm gonna be staying to celebrate tonight. Quarter way in, which is another hostel. So I'm looking forward to a good day of hiking. Right now, hamstring feels fine. To give you some idea of what the trail is like today. Yesterday, day before yesterday, it was a lot like this. We're at an elevation in these mountains. There's just a lot of rocks. And you just kind of have to pick your step, make your way through. Be very careful with your ankles. And you'll get a little section like this where it's a little smoother, but if you're not paying attention, you still mess up. So I can see how people get vertigo. I met another guy that had to get off trail. It was vertigo, and it's easy to see because you can't take your eyes off the ground. In these little sections like this, you just gotta focus on every step. And if you want to look at something, you stop. Don't keep walking. We've been following the ridge line. Two of the guys that shoveled up. We had a truckload shoveling this morning. Two of them in front of me, two are behind me. Definitely walking the ridges though, up high. Check out what I just walked up on. Wow, I've been steady going for several miles and not seeing anything. This is beautiful. Going down, now I hit some steps to the water crossing, looks like. There it is. Chatfield Memorial Shelter. Ooh, that rock moved. They don't normally move. Ooh. called the Chatfield Memorial Shelter. Man, I just thought the rhododendron has grown good in south of me. This is like a rhododendron forest. It's crazy. I've never seen so much of it. Well, I've seen a lot of it, haven't I? But I'm going along a creek, and it's down. I can still hear the creek. The trail just kind of falling along it. I guess it's the moisture in the ground. I don't know. It is crazy though. None of these really have buds on them. They look like that's about to bloom. There's a little bud inside there. So, once again, I've outrun spring. I guess. I know they ain't bloomed yet. I have yet to see a rhododendron bloom. You know, if somebody comes on here and tells me they don't bloom and don't have flowers, then I'm gonna be really sad. I've been thinking that it was gonna happen at some point. See there? I think that's gonna bloom. There's some more mountain laurel. I mean, this stuff is growing like crazy. And oh, by the way, my wife sent me a picture. All 5 of my trees lived. They weren't dead after all. They got leaves on them. They looking puny, but they all my dogwoods did survive the winter. I had mentioned that in an earlier video that it looked like they had all died. And because I had lost dogwoods before, I figured these were gone too. But I've been gone since February 24th, so, but they sprouted leaves, according to my wife. So that's good. That must be some high voltage. I gotta go right under it. Good gracious, I've been hearing it for about 200 yards. I'm a little nervous, to be honest with you, about getting this close to it. Wow. Whoa. I have never heard a power line make that much noise. And the trail goes right under the tower. Good grief. I've heard them buzz a little bit, but not anything that loud. Whew. Wow. What do y'all think? I'm close. I don't see any reason why it's shorting out or anything. Oh boy. I don't see any bodies. Wow. Wow. That is a serious power line. This is a 1896, something like that, schoolhouse. It's called Settlers Museum. It's got a history about the people who settled here, which would have been 1700s actually, Virginia. Look in here, it said something about trail magic being in here. Oh wow. Wow. Looks like this could be in a movie. Hikers only. No trail magic. It's all gone. All right. Oh, there's some water. Nope, it's all gone too. That was a good thought. I see Hyde and Lady E have been here today. There's Pig Pen. Pig Pen was here yesterday. Ellie is headed northbound. Thank you so much for the trail magic. She must have got it all because it ain't none now. Moving on. I can still hear that power line. I see another interstate coming up. I will cross today. There is some sign of spring here, isn't it? That's pretty. There's that red barn I was seeing. It ain't a barn, it looks more like a barn dominium. Oh wow, Instead of a road walk, I got a boardwalk. Got a road walk coming up. Oh, here's another nice house overlooking the Appalachian Trail. That's nice. Also overlooking the railroad. Kind of swampy in there. Lily pads. By the way, I've had a question or two about my earbuds, my Bluetooth device that I use to talk, and it doesn't work when I'm videoing. They don't transmit to the camera when I'm videoing. It's just for listening to music. I got them when I was running, and they kind of hook over your ear, and they're bone connectivity. They don't go in your ears. They just sit right where your eardrum is, and they're really good because you can hear and listen to music at the same time. You don't plug your ears up. Ooh, I'm sweating. What temperature is it? 79. Yikes. So they're called aftershocks. They have a Z in them, aftershocks. And they're pretty good. I like them. This is the second pair I've had. They last me 3 days, no more than I use them. I turn them off and turn them back on when I need them. You can listen to music or talk on the phone with them. So either way, they're good. I wish I could use them to talk to you through this video, but the way that the phone works, they don't connect when you're videoing. It only picks up the mic on the phone. Anyway, I had several people ask me about them in the comments. Thought I had, while I was on some fairly level ground, easy walking terrain, I thought I might talk about them a minute. Aftershocks, Aeroplex aftershocks. I think that's what they are. You can get them on Amazon. They're not cheap. They're expensive, but they last a long time. They will endure a little bit of water too. I've been used them in the rain before, and not had any trouble out of it. So I wouldn't submerge them by any means, but just during the rain, and the rain hasn't bothered them. All right, talk to you later. Road walk. I think I'm gonna go in the service station somewhere and get something to eat and drink Gatorade. Alright, spring is here. I'm gonna show you. Yeah, that ain't good. Go under the interstate. I-81. I thought 70 was a big deal. This is the cattle gap I'm used to. That we have in Mississippi. But we ain't got no hills like that. We've got a few hills, but they don't look like that. I get to see a turkey here anywhere. Man, it's be a good place for a turkey to be. All right, this first one of these. I've seen several of these just scattered around, but none have I actually had to use to get over the fence. So I got to climb this to get over this fence. Up and over with a pack and poles. Here goes. I did it. Survived. No incidents, no torn bridges, no issues. It's hot, y'all. We got summertime today. Well, 80 degrees. That's hot for hiking. That's hot for me anytime. I'm a cold weather person. All right, finally out of that pasture and in some woods. However, there's no leaves on the trees this far north yet. But maybe put me down in some rhododendrons. I get some shade. I stopped at the Sunoco. I don't know how to really say that. And loaded up. I went inside. There were 3 hikers I knew inside, taking it easy. I got 2 big Gatorades. I got 3 sandwiches. I got a bag of chips. And I got one of them cinnamon roll, cream cheese filling cinnamon rolls. I feel much better. I even forgot about my hamstring for a little while. But I still got to get one of the Gatorades in my backpack. I'm saving it for later since it's a long distance day. And I still have 1 sandwich in the bag of barbecue Fritos. That's gonna be good. I might save the barbecue Fritos till the very end. But I'm running low on water. I still have a Gatorade, but I'm running low on water, so probably the first water crossing I come to, I'm gonna fill up. And as I say it, there is one. This trail will go down to it. Oh, there's another hiker. Gotta go. All right, I'm standing here with Sawdust. He's a trail man. He's taking care of the trail, and we are hiked along together here to get to the quarter waypoint. So 550 thereabouts on the trail, which puts us about a quarter way done. Sawdust is a good guy. He's been helping. He's through hiked in 2018 all the way to Maine. And he now works on the trail and keeps all the limbs and debris off and picks up trash. Just a good guy. So everybody meet Sawdust.
Hello.
Thank you. Sawdust was a really neat guy. He's a Christian. We discussed faith a little bit. We discussed the meaningfulness of the trail. He lives close to here and maintains a section of this trail. He was out here working today. He's retired. He also hiked the trail when he was 60 years old. Now he's having some knee issues, arthritis, looking at a knee replacement. Really neat guy. In his backpack he had a saw and snips. And he hiked with me to the end of his section that he maintains and then turned around and went back. It's fun having somebody your own age and somebody you can identify to hike along with and talk about things. He has grandchildren. All the things that we have in common, a lot of them. So anyway, just thought I'd share that with you. Been climbing ever since I left him. I am 80 degrees and I've had enough climbing for a while, as you can tell by the look on my face. But it's here and I gotta do it. This is what I'm looking at. This is the highest mountain around, so I'm about to summit whatever this is. I'm out of water, but I did buy some Gatorade at the store, so I'm still drinking on it. And I know there's a water source in about 2 miles. And hopefully it's all down to the water source after I cross this summit. All right, talk to you later. When you say big mountain, because that's what that is over there, big. Woo. Yeah. Looking at the screen, I almost went the wrong way. Let me turn this around. That's a big mountain over there. Somebody's told me a fib. I don't know who it was. Somebody told me that Virginia was going to be easier. So far, it has not been flatter. And it ain't really easy. There have been some few stretches that were not just really difficult, but it definitely, I would not classify it as easy. And that is a huge mountain. And you know how the trail is. They like big mountains. I got a feeling that ain't the last time I'll see that big old boy over there. Wow, it's a huge mountain. I'm headed to the next creek to get some water. That is a big boy over there. I'm making me a little anxious, to be honest. Remember that big boy? This is him. I've been going up ever since I got water. And I couldn't feel my water. Because there were 5 other hikers all piled in there at the same time. 6 of us all getting water at the same spot. We went a long time without water. And I'm going up switchbacks now. Up that big mountain I was looking at from the other side. Down in there somewhere. And my thermometer hit 85. Feels like 95. All right, talk to y'all later. See, where y'all going? Check that out. This is definitely a farm down there, ain't it? Gorgeous view here. Epic. Outstanding. All right, this is where I turn to go to my hostel. Trail goes down the road that way and turns left at that sign. I got 21 and some change today. The hostel is 3/10 this way, which I have to walk. Guess I better walk on this side. Staying at the Quarterway Inn, which is a hostel. Looking forward to a good breakfast in the morning. Ooh, yes. Kind of hoping for a downhill walk, not an uphill. I got to do it again tomorrow. I'm gonna do a Sobo slap pack tomorrow. Come out back there where I just showed you and walk back to the hostel again. It's supposed to be raining tomorrow. Chance of storms. All right, I'm gonna put this phone down. Hurry up and get to the hostel. That's the house I'll be staying at. Nice little sign. So far, I highly recommend this place. It's very nice, very clean, and the owner is very kind. And I highly recommend you coming and staying at the Quarterway Inn. It's a 0.3 walk off the trail, but so far it's been pretty good. Coming up over the mountain.